Hi, it's Habiba from Craftify my love and welcome to today's video. We will be making together this macrame spiral bracelet that has an adjustable sliding knot clasp. I have been using a gold-plated initial charm that is called Soho Charm from Stella&Dot. I will make sure to link to the product on their website because I scored it on sale and maybe you can do too. The list to the rest of the supplies you'll find in my matching blog post and you'll find the link to it in the info section below. At first we will start to cut the waxed cotton cord to length. You'll cut one cord of 87 inches or 220 centimeters, and then you will cut two cords of 20 inches or 50 centimeters. You will place the two shorter cords in the middle and you will use a paper clip or binder clip to fix it to a clipboard. Then you will tie a knot with the longer cord around those two anchor cords at about 3 inches or 8 centimeters. The two shorter cords in the middle are called anchor cords, and the long ones to the right and left are the tying cords. Make sure to clip the anchor cords in the middle tightly to the pinboard. No, not the pinboard, the clipboard. And you might want to cover your fingers from blisters. Now it's time to learn how to do the half knot. Pass the right tying cord over both anchor cords. Pass the left tying cord over the top of the right tying cord. Now, pass the left tying cord under the anchor cords and through the loop formed by the right tying cord. If you pull on both tying cords, you'll tighten the knot and you will have completed your first half knot. Now repeat these steps to create a row of knots. You'll see that only after a few knots your work will start spiraling naturally. Can you see the natural spiral? In the blog post I promised to share my tips and tricks I learned while I acquired this technique. So here goes. After a while you'll see that your tying cords will be twisted around your bracelet. Simply pull them out, straighten them up and start knotting away. If your anchor cords are not tight enough, there will be funny bumps coming out of your out between your knots. Unfortunately you can't see very good in my video, but you will see right away in your work. So what you need to do is you need to fasten or to tie your anchor cords really good and with a high pressure to your clipboard and pull on tight on those two tying cords. Maybe you need to help a little with your fingers and then the bumps will be gone and the knots will look very even again. How to add a charm to your macrame bracelet. It's super easy. You will knot your spiral away until you have reached 8 centimeters or 3 inches, and then you will simply put the charm onto your right tying cord and keep on knotting the half knot. That's about it. In total, your bracelet will be 16 centimeters or 6 inches long. If you add the adjustable clasp we will be making in the end of this video, it should be long enough for adults to wear. How to finish your work? Well, you check if the bracelet is long enough. Did you manage to knot another 8 centimeters or 3 inches? Yes. If so, then you simply perform 2 regular basic knots. I don't know what the term for this knot is, but you simply do those regular ones you do if you tie your shoelaces. And then you're done. See how beautiful it is? Time to start with the adjustable sliding knot clasp to finish off your bracelet. Cut a length of your cord. I'd say you'll be good with a foot, and hold the 2 ends of your anchor cords parallel to each other. I think I will be sharing another 2 tips with you right now. To make things easier, use those binder clips and clip the ends together. This way you won't have to hold them all the time. And then you will start knotting around those bracelet ends. And we will be doing a square knot. But first, you do just a regular knot. Try to find the middle of your pre-cut cord, and you can do that very easily if you find an embroidery needle and insert it into your knot, and then you can simply slide the knot along the cut cord. This is something I use very often, this little technique or trick. Tie it hard, and then we will learn how to do the square knot. The first part is what you have been doing the entire bracelet long, and then in the opposite direction, place the left tying cord over the anchor cords, place the right tying cord over the left tying cord, and under both anchor cords into the loop. Now, how to do the adjustable sliding knot? Simple. You will do a square knot, one after another. The beginning is a little bit tricky because you have so many loose ends flying around and nothing but your hands are holding the bracelet. Maybe you can find someone to help you. Then it might be way easier. And then you simply will make maybe 2 to 4 square knots. Remember, one square knot is twice a half knot from opposite sides. Pull on tight, and voila, you have your first square knot. Now keep on repeating that until you have the desired width of your clasp. Again, I'd recommend doing 2 to 4. Oh, and another tip, don't pull too tight, because if you make your knots a little more loosely than the ones for your bracelet, your clasp will be able to work more easily. Like, it will slide more easily when you open and close your bracelet. I pulled too tight and Marcus is always complaining now. Now see, you can slide your bracelet open or closed. Now you will find those 2 anchor cords from each side. It's a little bit tricky, but you'll manage. Just find the anchor cords, that's the one, and make a, I think it's called overhand knot. In this case it's an overfinger knot, I guess. And push the knot to the very end of those anchor cords. This will provide the clasp sliding simply off of your anchor cords. Then do it on the other way, on the other side. Notice this side, this side is, the cords are much longer than on the other side, so I try to make them about the same length. No ruler necessary, just eyeball it. And once you have tightened the knot, grab your scissors and cut off the ends. Go. And now for all those loose ends that are still flying around, simply cut them very tightly. Whoops, where did I go? Cut them very tightly to the knot. We'll make sure in a second that the knots won't come undone because we're using a washable fabric glue. There is a link in my supplies list if you want to check this one out. I love it. And you will dab a blob of glue on each of those just cut ends of your cords. It's white now, but once it's dry, it'll be see-through. And try not to glue the clasp to the anchor cords because then it won't be movable anymore. Once you're done, cover them nicely. And once you're done, simply place a clip there and place your bracelet on top and let it dry. And here they are. Marcus and mine. We love wearing them. And it was a nice gift for his birthday. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would love if you do that, and see you next time. Bye bye! Happy crafting!